Hello, my beautiful high vibe tribe. Let's remember our greatness together. I'm really excited today. I've got 5 books that have changed my life forever and for the better. Can't wait to show them to you. My name is Rebecca Abraxas, and I'm here for people that want to dive deep and go high. Let's dive into this book collection because you are going to want to get every single one of them. All right, so the first one I have is A New Earth by Eckhart Tolle. Amazing. Next one is The Music Lesson by Victor Wooten. A game changer for any musician. The Naked Voice by Chloe Goodchild. Amazing read about using your voice to find your soul. All right, and then we have Ask and It Is Given. This was channeled by Esther Hicks, and it was a channel from Abraham. This book's amazing. I can't wait to tell you about it. And then finally, oh my goodness, this book, Course in Miracles, this is a year-long study. Oh my gosh, yeah. All right, so let's dive in. This book here, Ask and It Is Given. This, if you want to learn about this law of attraction, this is the one. And the reason being is that in this book, in the back, it has 22 processes in it to learn about how frequencies work and where you are with your own frequency and how you can work your way up to a different frequency to match really your vortex energy, which is your highest beingness that you are embodying on this planet. And your vortex has all the stuff that you want to be actualizing and manifesting, and you have to be the vibration of that first. This shows you how to do it in these 22 processes. I love this book. My husband and I have been studying this book for years. It's a game changer. All right. This is the book that introduced me to the idea of a law of attraction. This is called The Course in Miracles. This is a channeled book by no other than Jesus Christ. It was a psychologist who downloaded this book, and it's like 600 pages. It's a text, it's a workbook, and it's also a study guide for teachers. So this book, I really recommend finding a group to study with and finding a facilitator who has read it before. It is a really powerful book. I studied it when I was 28, and it kind of pulled the rug from under me. Like it just had me spinning for a while. But the cool part is there is support. There is a workbook that you get to read and do practices every single day. So this is a commitment, this book. This is a year study. And you can, after you've studied it, go in and just open it up for messaging and stuff like that. But I really recommend doing the reading from front to back and doing the workbook pages in consecutive, because that's how it's meant to be. This book will change how you perceive the world. This book will change how you live your life. This book will show you how you are connected to the universe. It talks about this all being an illusion. It talks about the miracle moment, that miracle moment of when you find yourself completely connected to who you really are. That's what this is about. So really recommend this year-long study. All right, this book is so fun. This is called The Naked Voice by Chloe Goodchild. And wow, if using your voice seems like a fun tool for awakening, this is the book for you. As you can see, I've spent a lot of time with it. There's a lot of Rumi quotes and poems in here. Chloe Goodchild is from the UK, and she has an amazing body of work that I got to study in an online course for about 16 weeks, and it was invaluable. She really shows us how we find our voice, how we find our soul through our voice, and then beyond. So really amazing book. Again, this book has practices in it. It has experiences in it. It has concepts in it. It has stories and experiences in it. So really, you will really love her journey, The Naked Voice, if you want to do some voice work. All right, I love this book because I am a musician that is more of kind of a channel than a musician. And for so long as a musician, I've been a musician now for 25 years, but when I first started being a musician, I kind of had a lot of judgment on myself that I wasn't doing it right. This book put all of that at rest. So whether you're a musician or someone do something else in the creative zone, this is going to show you how to be in that flow zone. This is by Victor Wooten, and it's kind of like a story, but it's kind of like the peaceful warrior with the musicians. And Victor Wooten, I got to see his bass playing up close, like this close, and his live playing was amazing. But when I listened to his CD, it was good. It's just, it wasn't as magical. And this kind of explains why, this story. Victor Wooten this is an amazing story that I think was kind of came through him. But the story is really about getting out of the technical aspect of music and getting into the creative flow of music, and how that really creates the magic, and how we can really live that way, not just with our instruments, but with life. And that really spoke to me, because that's what I teach in my music lessons with people. I teach them how to flow their voice and how to get more freedom with their voice, and how that shows them how to be more free in their lives. So that's what this is about. All right. And lastly, oh my gosh, this is kind of like my Bible these days. Eckhart Tolle, A New Earth. Back in the day, I think it was 10, 12 years ago, I studied this with Oprah and Eckhart Tolle, right? He had that big webinar where everyone across the planet would tune in. And we had a little group and we were studying this book. And I've been studying it ever since. This book is brilliant. He has a term in here called the pain body. It's basically that place in us that gets very seduced by trauma and drama and pain, right? And suffering. It's part of our egoic body. And he really does such an amazing job in this book, telling us really what the ego is and how we can start to live from a different place. And that's what he's talking about, awakening to your life's purpose. I really love this word here, awakening. It's a new earth. And now, 12 years later, we really are awakening. This is the great awakening. We are awakening from third dimension to fifth and beyond. We're awakening to the fact that we are multi-dimensional beings. We're awakening to the fact that we don't have to be these limited egoic beings, that we are these unlimited multi-dimensional beings. And so really, this book is amazing. And what's cool is that he has referenced in there lots of different paths, spiritual paths and religions. So it really is a good read for anybody who wants to awaken and really understand their spiritual nature within any framework of religion. And that's what's pretty cool about that. So, these are my 5 top life-changing books. But I have to tell you, I love books, and I'll probably be back with 5 more new titles that changed my life in a whole different way. So, guys, here we go. We've got The Music Lesson by Victor Wooten. We've got Chloe Goodchild, The Naked Voice, Course in Miracles, channeled by Jesus, Eckhart Tolle, A New Earth, and Esther and Jerry Hicks Through Abraham, Ask and It Is Given. Have you read these books, or is this the first time you're hearing about it? Let me know in the comments. What did you think of these books? And if you've never read them, I really recommend that you get some of these books, and you can dive deep with these books and you can go high. Woo, woo, woo! Well, thank you so much, High Vibers, for joining me today. And as always, if you want to join the tribe, please subscribe. And what else? Oh, ring the bell so that you get notifications on brand new content that will help you remember your greatness. I'll see you next time. Bye.